back in the studio with Kimberly Nelson. She's going to bring us up to date as to what happened at the gala and a few other things that are coming up that will help us with our Benevolent Care Fund.
Good morning.
Hi, Kim.
Happy to be here.
Good.
That was a great video on the treasure chest.
Yes.
And I just have to give them a little extra shout out and a plug because my son, who some residents know, graduated from James Madison University in December. And he's been saving money to move out into his own apartment. Well, he did that this past weekend.
Wonderful.
Which is lovely, but I would like to say that most of his kitchen and a few chairs were all purchases from the treasure chest. So as mom and a budget, I was very appreciative to be able to do some shopping, help him furnish some things, and sort of help him get started in his first official apartment.
That's
so
great.
Proud mom, but happy to shop at Treasure Chest. So please do. But I wanted to just do a little update and thank residents for their support of the Benevolent Care Fund. We had a wonderful gala, and I know there's going to be video in the future of the music and the band and the casino. But it was really just a great celebration as we hit our 20th anniversary with our Roaring 20s theme. And it was just such a nice reflection of neighbors helping neighbors for the Benevolent Care Fund. And I know not all residents want to come to the gala. It's not always, they don't want to get dressed up, or they, for whatever reason, have a conflict. But we appreciate those who came and all who gave in some fashion in support of the gala, because the Benevolent Fund is really such a cornerstone to our mission here at Green Spring. It's sort of that rainy day that you hope you don't have to need it, but you're really happy to know it's there. You know, it's in the back of your mind.
Maybe for some of our newer residents, it would be good to explain exactly what the Benevolent Care Fund does.
Sure. So the Green Spring Resident Benevolent Care Fund. So we raise money strictly for that fund, strictly for Green Spring. All money raised stays here and supports residents here. So I want to make sure that's really important because we're part of a big Erickson Living family, but we are our own independent 501c3, and so all money that comes in stays here. And really what that does is, I know residents save and do wonderful to move into Green Spring, and that's one of the benefits of our community. But over time, sometimes your finances change, and your health changes, or the stock market changes, or maybe it's a couple and a spouse passes away and that changes income. And so for whatever reason, things change and your savings and assets get depleted maybe much quicker than you had anticipated. And at some point you go, I'm out of money. I just have my monthly Social Security or my monthly pension, and that's not enough to pay the bill. What do I do? And so the nice thing about Green Spring is that you keep living at Green Spring. You know, we have a process and to help tap into those things for the Benevolent Fund, but basically Green Spring will supplement through the Benevolent Care Fund what maybe your Social Security or monthly income does not cover. And that is really a nice peace of mind, not just for residents, but for families. To know that I don't have to move mom or dad again. They can stay at the place that's been home for many, many years. And it's just such a nice, it's like a big hug from Green Spring, from your neighbors. It's a just great big hug to say it's okay. And the other nice thing is that program is completely confidential. So I could not tell you who is getting the money that is raised. I don't even know. That is how tight and confidential the circle is. It is strictly the administrative office with Chandra and the two AEDs, Brad and Melissa, and the finance director. That's it. So they help manage to make sure it gets approved and distributed fair and consistently, you know, and our office helps raise the money, but we're not involved in the decision of who gets it. And I really appreciate that, because I can 100% say, I could be talking to a resident in the hall and they could be using Benevolent Care Fund and I would never know. Because we want the services and the quality to be the same for everyone, regardless of who's paying the bill.
Right.
And so it is really a nice, big warm hug from Green Spring.
It is. It is.
So I just want us to do an extra thank you for all who support it. And if for some reason you missed it, or you go, oh, I forgot to write a check, well, just write me a check for Benevolent Care, or come and see our office and we'll figure it out together. It's no problem at all.
Right.
But we've got another event coming up this Thursday that I did want to talk about.
Okay.
So this Thursday, and this is something that is new to Green Spring, this Thursday we are having an on-site ladies store.
Oh.
So she's bringing 20 racks of clothes.
Ooh, 20 racks.
20 racks from size petite to plus accessories, scarves, jewelry, all the little odds and ends to dress up. And so it is on-site shopping, cash, check, and credit. And at 1 o'clock, so the shopping is 11 to 3 at Hunter's Crossing. At 1 o'clock, we have residents who are also going to do a fashion show, which is always fun.
Yes.
So we'll have about a 30-minute fashion show to sort of see some of the fashions. But what's really nice is that 10% of all the sales will also come back to the Benevolent Care Fund.
Oh, nice.
So it's nice to know that, yes, I need a new blouse or a new pair of pants, or maybe it's a pretty scarf, and you're going to get, or something you purchase for a holiday or a birthday gift for someone. But it's also nice to know that a little bit of that is going to go back to the Benevolent Care Fund. And so that's sort of a thank you from the business to say, thank you for not charging me to use the space. You know, I'm going to give back as a nonprofit to this cause. And so we really appreciate that.
Yes.
But it is new, it is different, and it is on-site shopping. It's a wide variety of designers and brands. If nothing else, come and look.
Right.
You know, you can always window shop, and that is free,
Sure.
and enjoy the fashion show, and that is free. So there is no cost to come and enjoy, and we of course will have cookies or treats or something.
Oh, naturally.
Naturally, of course. But if you are a lady who would also like to help us with the fashion show, we always can use a few more models. And so if you're interested, either reach out to myself or Yvonne, our volunteer programs
Or you really don't need to look like a fashion model.
No, this is for anyone who just wants to say, I'll just strut my stuff down that stage. And that's fine. It's really, we want to make it fun, and you know, just sort of, you get to pick what you want to wear, so you'll get early shopping, and so that's nice. And actually the models get an extra discount if you want to purchase something. So that's always an extra plus.
Yes.
So if you're interested, just reach out to myself or Yvonne. But more importantly, just come to the event on Thursday between 11 and 3 at Hunter's Crossing. Hopefully come either early and then stay for the fashion show, or come for the fashion show and stay late. But we hope it will be another nice event here at Green Spring.
Sounds like it will be.
Yeah, so it's been a real busy time. I know residents know that Molly Everett, my coordinator, has moved on to another nonprofit outside of Erickson. So if you are waiting on a phone call back from me, I apologize in advance if I've missed your call. I'm trying to get all the messages off her machine and my machine. So just please be patient with me and call again or send me an email. I will not get upset at all. I just apologize in advance if I'm a little slower than usual getting back to folks. We are actively looking to replace her position. I know it will be big shoes to fill. But just know that we are looking, and once we get someone on board, we will welcome him or her with open arms, as we always do, and I will keep the residents posted. But I just wanted you to know that we are actively looking to get that position refilled.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on.
There is. Now, does the staff, can't think of the name of it.
Staff appreciation.
Staff appreciation, is that under your department?
So staff appreciation is not under my department
Okay.
because it is not tax deductible.
Okay.
So that has been run through Resident Life,
Oh, okay.
just to help keep it clear. At one time, we did have it under philanthropy.
I was thinking it was.
And residents got upset with me all the time because they said, well, it's through you, Kimberly. It should be tax deductible. And I go, I don't make the rules. It's up to the IRS. So, we sort of did a little separation to help make it easier so that residents know that when they do things through our office, it is related to our charitable 501c3, whether it's things like donations for Treasure Chest or fundraising such as Benevolent Care and Scholars. So our office strictly tries to handle those items when it comes to the money and the tax receipts and that kind of thing.
Very good.
So, but that is going on. It's a very important way to say thank you to staff. It's a great little option we have here at Green Springs.
Since we can't tip anybody.
Yes.
We at least get to tell them thank you.
Yeah, so I encourage you to please take advantage of that. And if you have questions, please see Janelle or Dwayne in Community Resources, and they'll be happy to help you or help answer your questions.
Okay.
Yeah, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Kim.
Yeah, thank you.
I think you've enlightened us. And
Thank you. I think I ran out of time.
Maybe you'll have a crowd at the
I hope so.
at the fashion
it
show.
should be fun.
It should be.
And the men should come and shop for the ladies in their life.
That's right.
That's right.